Welcome back to the channel, guys. I've been absent for a couple years now. I introduced the build to the channel and I've been really bad on making content for the channel. I pretty much gave up, got tired of doing the edits and the videos, and it's just way too much effort. I just realized I just gonna take a break from YouTube, focus on the car. It was a really tough build for me, and I posted everything mostly on Instagram, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the car looks like today. It is now August 2025. I had the car for 3 years and now it is pretty much close to being together. So I'm going to set you guys down and unveil the Acura Integra Type R. Alright guys, here is my 2000 Acura Integra Type R that I've been building for 3 years. She finally is in one piece, as you can see. Not 100% complete, but for the most part drivable. Just need to do a little bit of things to get it roadworthy. As you can see, on CE28 instead of the factory gunmetal wheels. Got clear signals and ITR front lip. Still rocking the OEM wing. Everything for the most part is OEM. So for the most part, I did a lot of the restoration process and only record it on my Instagram. I posted a lot of reels and pictures. If you follow me on Kantstandlam, you can see all of that in my reel section. I didn't really have time to document everything, like I said. It's just, I kind of regret it in a lot of ways because I know this is where my creative side was really heightened with my past videos and things like that, and something like this would have been amazing to document, but I'd rather show you guys how it looks like today for everyone asking me what she looks like and what else she needs to be 100% complete. So let's get started. I apologize if I'm kind of like getting used to recording and talking again. I haven't done it in a long time. It might sound a little bit loud in here because I got my AC unit. It's really hot, but currently it was all together, but I'm right now diagnosing a window regulator issue. I actually have power to the window regulator, but the switch that I purchased somehow isn't getting power. So I'm going to be working on this to figure out what's going on behind here. So we're going to have a little mess in here. The rear seats, working on getting that put together. Carpets in, dashes in. Not terrible, you know, typical project car, as you can see. Still rocking the GSR cluster until I get everything dialed in. Then I'll put the Type R one in. This is probably the only aftermarket thing I have. The Chasing J's boot delete. Kind of like the way it looks in there. So, and then some Mugen pedals. They look a little funny right now if anyone's asking, because this is like the Japanese pedals, and turns out the brake doesn't fit or work. I actually bent that to make it work for the time being, but eventually I'm gonna source out a USDM pedal and just get it right. Let's go ahead and pop open that. Nothing crazy on the inside, typical stock ITR stuff. Let's talk about the front end first. It's a little dark over here. Actually, let me turn this light on. This car isn't 100% VIN matching, if anyone's wondering. This car was in an accident in the front, so the fender, the driver fender, and the front bumper is not OEM. I'm sorry, not VIN matching. So it is OEM, but not VIN matching. And this is also a polyurethane ITR lip. People are probably wondering why I'm going, you know, purists gonna say why did I do that. Well, I do have the real brand new OEM bumper, as you can see right there, and I do have an OEM authentic Type R lip that I plan to save because eventually this car needs a full paint work, auto body, and all of that. Like, I got dents in the hood there, you know, there's flaws everywhere, and I just didn't want to spend the 10 grand that every body shop is charging to get it repainted. So I could do it myself, but it's just too strenuous, and I think at some point when I want to get the car restored and park it and enjoy it, then that's when I'm going to drop the money and get it done right. But for now, to enjoy the car like this that I built, I'm okay with it. But I did put a brand new emblem on there. She is beautiful. So, moment of truth. Everyone is probably wondering why I talk so much. This is the bay. So, let's prop this up and let's start talking about it. Alright guys, here is the engine bay. A lot of hours and time put into restoring it. If you watch my old videos, you can see how bad the inside was, how rusted it was. I really took some time to do the bodywork, prime it, prep it, paint it with the rattle can, and it actually turned out pretty good. So, as you can see, got rid of the seam sealer, the OEM seam sealer, and I put a thin bead of it after I primered the whole engine. Still retaining the OEM fuse box and battery, but I completely tucked the harness on this side. Even the rear here, brake lines, completely tucked. Keep it really simple. Just kept the ground here because I thought it looked kind of cool. Same over here, completely took the harness, but it does come up and go into the firewall over here. So not everything is perfect, but I am happy with the way it turned out. Take a step back and you can see how much work. The engine is a B18C5. I actually had all the parts when I originally bought the project car from my friend, and I just didn't want to spend the money to completely send it off and get it rebuilt. I ended up buying the swap instead, which I was okay with because the engine and the components were not VIN matching anyway, so buying a swap saved me so much time and money. So I ended up parting out the block and the head. I still have a spare transmission here, but I don't know. It was much easier for me on this build. Want to take a look before we come and dive deep into what's in it. So this video is just going to quickly show you guys what's going on with the build. It is almost complete, and I will go back with a second video after this, following through with all the mods and what I've done, and hopefully you guys stick around and get to see everything I've created and built and did to this car in the past 3 years. So thanks for watching this quick video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.